Hey, what's up, guys? It is Klachin here, and we are back with another episode. This is episode number 5 in the hardcore series. This episode, one of my files corrupted, so it looks like I'll just be jumping right into it. But we got onto the roof of the Nether, and we're gonna use that for easy travel. And then also we are building our Nether portal up, making it look pretty. And then we'll start our farmhouse. Other than that, I hope you enjoy this episode. Okay. So we got this all set up here, ready to go. Obviously, below this is where our hole needs to be. So I'm going to go ahead and put in here. I think, yeah, this is right. Okay. One more try. Let's see. And there it is. Whew, okay. We got lucky. 2 tries is all it took. So yeah, so now we have a hole in the ceiling. I mean, obviously, our path to get here was a bit questionable, but so now we can get on and off. I'm gonna go make sure that my coordinates are matching up. Okay, don't fall down that. Noted. Okay, so now we have our we now have our nether portal on the roof of the nether. And so now, oh man, it's gonna make things so easy. One thing I need to get is villagers. Another thing I want to get is nether portals to different biomes and stuff. Because, you know, there's obviously things that I need that are not close, and this is the best way to do it. Because, you know, 8 blocks in the nether is one... Wait, I said that backwards. 8 blocks in the overworld is 1 block in the nether. So realistically, if I build one right here, nah, I'm just kidding. It would make it 8 blocks away. Realistically, it wouldn't because, you know, they're too close to each other. But I do know where a village is, so I'll have to get the coordinates for that. Alrighty. So, I got a few things done. One thing done. I got one thing done while I was away. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did. So I went ahead and put together my skeleton farm. Because I think it was, you know, it's one of those things where I just kind of locked in. And this is what it looks like so far. So I got a little tunnel coming into it. Hold on. This is what it looks like so far. I think, well, I mean, I think it's more of a completed project here. I sat here and I grinded a bit, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I mean, I'm up to level 41. I also got these boots right here. I thought that was pretty good. Helmet got worse, but my sword got a whole lot better. Got this up to efficiency 5, but yeah, I mean, it works just great. I tried to light up as much as the caves as I could that I could find, at least. Obviously, there's still mobs spawning somewhere, but yeah. So now I just have to climb back up, and I'll discuss what I'm planning on doing this episode. So my original plan of making the skeleton spawner as well as the zombie spawner, I decided against going and doing the zombie spawner. There's just really not much I can gain for it right now. Once I eventually get villagers, that would be a very useful farm to have, as like, you know, unlimited emeralds. But so for right now, this is the one thing I'm going to focus on. I'm going to transform this here area into something that the eye can behold. Okay. As we add the finishing touches to that, I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, I really like how, you know, there's a lot of different blocks used. These crimson stems, kind of like a blood of the ceiling, I guess. I got a little tree here, pretty cool tree. But yeah, I mean, go ahead and light up this portal. Hop right in, see if it connects still. Which it very well should. Yes, there we go. Okay, perfect. Alright, hop back in. Sweet. So yeah, that is our... obviously there's some finishing touches still needed, but for the most part, I think this is good. Like, I really like how this turned out. Kind of bleeds in. But I'm going to go ahead and get a further away view. Oh yeah, that looks good. I really like how that turned out. Oh yeah. So I added a bit more. So I went ahead and added a bit more soul sand on this left side here to kind of get a little mound of soul sand, as well as, you know, there, just kind of stuff that you'd find in the nether. You know, I didn't want to try to make it all modern looking. I know this is like a bat cave, but come on. Like, when there's stuff from the nether that just fills this, it looks so much better, because it's like, you know what you're getting yourself. It's almost like you enter the terrain before you actually enter the terrain, if you know what I mean. So I think that's good for how that's sitting. I really like how that turned out. Maybe work on a path here, but for now, I think that's it for that. The next thing I wanted to do was to go ahead and build like a barn or a cow area. I'm thinking I'm gonna build that up there, not in here, because, you know, I don't really need it in here. I mean, what a cow farm would be an eyesore, as well as just not super practical. So I guess I'm gonna figure out those materials, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started on building that. Okie dokie. So, well, I went ahead. So this is the final product of that, of course, and now this is another project I am starting. I was originally planning on putting it out there, but I had already made this farm on this side, so I'm thinking this will just be the area where I have all my cows and stuff. I have a convenient access right here, so, you know, eventually when I get an elytra, this will be a perfect little area to leave from. And yeah, so this is kind of something I'm starting to mess around with for like a little farmhouse type thing, for this area, because, you know, as much as Batman's not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm thinking of more along the lines of a Thanos style, where, you know, after he snaps his fingers, he ends up in a farmhouse here. So this is obviously going to all transform into farms. I don't know what I'm going to do over here. Maybe, oh, this is where I'll put my cows. Yeah, this is where I'm putting my cows. My cows, as well as my sheep. Maybe I'll have those in this little area. Oh, that's actually perfect. Because this can all be farm, and then over there, I'll have a path cutting through it, obviously, but that'll be this little section. But I think that's a good little base of action. So I'm kind of toying around with some ideas on this one. I'm not really sure what to do, because again, my building is subpar. Oh, that's right. I'm not sure how I feel about this roof. Kind of looks like a race car, a little bit. It's hard to tell, but kind of looks like a race car. I like it. At the same time, I don't. It's almost too bulky. Yeah, I kind of really don't like it. And the colors, I think I should go with stone brick instead of deep slate. That's the stuff you learn after doing it. Can I? No, I can't make that. I can make this though. Okay, I'll tear this all down, I guess. I definitely think this is too dark of a color. Stone brick will do just fine. I think the contrast is just too great like that. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I don't know. Again, building's not my strong suit. I think I did a good job with the nether portal, but this is just out of my bounds. I don't know. It's these simple buildings that really get you. It does suck because I don't have any like reference, kind of reference builds to look at. Purely because most of, if not all of my other builds are on somebody else's server, which has been shut down. So it's kind of just a hard point for me. Oh, look at the bat. Oh, it just knows I'm here. It says, Batman, we need to hurry up and build this farm. There's no time. But, you know, that's just more of a matter of opinion. So we'll see. We'll see how he does with that. Bang! Return to sender. That's right, little boy. Step up. Stupid guys. Bro thought he could spawn on top of the nether and actually be able to compete with me. It's like, bro, I'm a human and I broke through the hardest material in the world, buddy. Okay, bud. Okay, so I made a trip to go and get some glass, or just a ton of sand, really. So I could do this, but I think this came along really well. I added a little walkway back here towards the exit, and then, you know, little side gate here to get through there. I definitely want to touch up the interior of this a little bit more, but for now I think I'm just gonna leave that. I need to work on this farm, but I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We obviously got a lot done today. Built the nether portal, decorated that whole area, got this little hut done. I'm gonna bring the cows in. Obviously I talked about putting them back there. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one.